Hi, welcome to my third science video. Today I'll be talking about a book that I'm currently reading by James Gleick called Igneous, The Life and Science of Richard Feynman, and I'll be talking about a passage that I found particularly interesting. Feynman was an American theoretical physicist, and a couple of the areas he is known for include his work on the path integral formulation of quantum mechanics and the theory of quantum electrodynamics. In the book by James Gleick, I came across a striking passage. The questions he considered within the physicist's purview, the fundamental questions, arose on the beach. Is the sand other than the rocks? That is the sand perhaps nothing but a great number of very tiny stones? Is the moon a great rock? If we understand rocks, would we also be able to understand the sand and the moon? I really like the way he talks about seemingly unrelated things like the sand, the moon, and the rocks. Is it possible that they have a common origin? This inspired me to go into some of the questions that he asked. Firstly, what is a rock? A rock is any naturally occurring solid mass or clump of material made up of one or more minerals, by which they are classified, in addition to their chemical composition and their origin. There are three main types of rocks: igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. Igneous rock is formed when magma cools and forms a solid. They are formed at volcanoes or inside Earth's crust, while the rock is still molten. Sedimentary rocks are formed from the buildup of small particles followed by the cementation of minerals or organic particles on the ocean floor, or other bodies of water such as riverbeds, ponds, and coasts. One type is the chemical sedimentary rock, which is formed from chemicals in the environment. For example, rock salt, which is made up of the mineral halite, and gypsum. Gypsum is a soft sulfate mineral composed of calcium sulfate dihydrate. Minerals are naturally occurring, crystalline solids having a definite chemical composition and a characteristic crystal structure. Metamorphic rocks started out as a different type of rock, either igneous, sedimentary, or an earlier metamorphic form. Metamorphic rocks form when rocks are subjected to high heat, high pressure, hot mineral-rich fluids, or more commonly, some combination of these factors. Conditions like these are found deep within the Earth or where tectonic plates meet. The metamorphic process transforms rocks into more dense and compact rocks. The rearrangement of mineral compounds or reactions with fluids entering the rocks creates new minerals. The oldest rock formation known on Earth, found in the Acasta River in Canada, is the 4.02 billion-year-old Felsic Rocks, which are rocks rich in silica. These rocks probably formed at high temperatures and at surprisingly shallow depths in the early Earth's crust. The high temperatures that melted the shallow crust were most likely due to being bombarded by meteorites, which happened around 500 million years after the planet formed. Going back to Feynman's passage at the beginning, he says, "Is the sand other than the rocks? Is the sand perhaps nothing but a great number of very tiny stones? Is the moon a great rock? If we understand rocks, would we also understand the sand and the moon?" So in the next video we can discuss how sand relates to rocks, as well as look at moon formation theories.